Let me transfer you.
Switch to Farm Bureau Insurance today and get real service instead of getting really tangled up. For auto, home, life, and health, get the membership advantage. Get Farm Bureau Insurance.
You know, the conference play is upon us, and every single game is going to be such a battle. Our league is so good, so deep. I thought obviously we got such an outstanding individual effort from Darius tonight that that's the most amazing stat that I've seen on a stat sheet probably since I've been coaching. And you might see 7 threes in a game or 30 points in a game, but 14 blocks is really an amazing thing. And to set an 8-10 record, there have been some great players in this league for a long time. So that's amazing, and it certainly helped us win. And we're pleased to get this win here and start this homestand off in a positive direction. That's really amazing too. I mean, he does block them when they're in the air. He has very few Chris Mooney blocks where the guy's still on the ground. And I might have had 14 in my career. But yeah, it's amazing what he's able to do, and also to get 13 rebounds. There were a couple of times where when he didn't get blocks where he contested the shot and then was also the one that got the rebound, which is just an amazing thing. And he's worked very hard, and he's certainly a huge plus for the Spiders. Yes, we mentioned it at halftime. We just took way too many threes in the first half, especially early. We have good three-point shooters on our team, and that's a big part of our offense. But we're much better when we're shooting 70% two-point baskets, which I think we're probably close to statistically. And we're better when we're attacking the basket. We have guys who can do that. We have guys who can score in the post. And I just thought we took not only were there too many, but they were quick and they were a little bit out of our own rhythm. So we addressed it at halftime. Only took 9 the rest of the game, including overtime. So I think that was a positive. And like I said, if you end up shooting 23s and a half because that's what the defense dictates, then that's the way it is. But I thought we were kind of putting the pressure on ourselves to shoot too many threes. Yes, no question about it. Gonzo, David's defense is phenomenal. The mistakes he covers up and the drives that he stops being a help side defender because of his knowledge of the defense and his aggressiveness. You can't even count them. And so his defense and poise, he made the first 3, and then Kay gets the pull-up off of the block. That was important because, that happens a lot. Toward the end of regulation, it's so hard to score. Then all of a sudden, overtime, we'll get 2 quick baskets and put ourselves really in charge of the game. No question. I think when you have somebody like that back there, he gives you the opportunity probably, to not commit fouls because you know that you're not ever really beaten. And then also probably to take a chance or two because you know that he's back there, he's kind of protecting the rim. So I think the more and more we play with Darius in there, I think we'll get used to that even more. And it'll give us a chance to become more and more comfortable with that kind of shot blocker. Yeah, well, you're right about that. This is going to be a grind. This regular season in the A-10 is going to be a grind, and I think it's going to be the teams who can kind of win a couple ugly games, win a few games on the road, or steal a few games on the road. That's going to win the title. And this league's just too hard to come in and just expect to win games because you're a good team. Absolutely. Because we have so much experience, I don't think that we're better at not getting too high or getting too low during the course of a game. College basketball is a game of runs, and you have to be able to sustain the other team's run while still kind of doing what you're supposed to do. And that's hard for younger players to learn, and with us having so many veteran players, I think it's something that we're pretty good at.
I had to say yes. Once the first 2 or 3 come, they all kind of fall into place after that, and it gets a little easier.
Would you guesstimate of 14, how many were the guy you were covering?
There were probably very few on the guy we're covering, probably maybe 1. I think it's really a lot. My teammates, they kind of force them towards me a little bit. They know my ability, so I help them out, they help me out, and this is the result. And
we discussed this before, but your key in blocking shots, you would say, is? Fill in the blank there.
I just play. The key is just go out there, and if they shoot it and I think I can get it, I'm going to go get it without being a goaltender.
Did you have any idea that you had set, before they mentioned it the PA system. Did you have any idea how close you were to setting the record?
No, I had no idea, man. I thought I might have had 7, maybe 8 blocks, but when he stated I had 12, I was pretty surprised, and had a cracking smile. But at the same time, we're still in the middle of a game, so I had to get my focus back very quick. But it was a big surprise when he stated I had 12 blocks, man.
In a game like this, where there's momentum swings and trading punches, how key is that energy that you bring? I mean, you blocked one of your blocks went off a guy's head. You know what I mean? Just the way you block shots is a little bit different. Yeah, just talk about the energy you bring, I guess.
I mean, I think it's a big lift to our team at times. It gets a lot of guys excited, gets a lot of guys going, helps us on the offensive end. We may get a couple fast breaks out of it. And I think it intimidates the other team a little bit and drags them down. I think they kind of start getting on each other, maybe yelling at each other, why you let this guy block your shot. So in the end, I think it's just a win-win situation for us.
And it's like such a uplifting thing for your team. You know, if you're like in a slump, when you like see somebody that looks like they have a wide open layup to the basket, and this man just comes from the weak side and just throws it into like the third row and stuff like that. It really picks our team up. You know, he gives us like so much when he's in there. You know, I just hope, you know, we can just keep getting that out of him, man. I know he can do it. He's just a great shot blocker. Period. Especially more so for the guards, you know, when they know Darius is down there, he can make up for a lot of mistakes. Somebody blow by him, you know, they know he's right there. He's gonna try and get the block shot. If not, you know, he's gonna definitely alter it. Oh yeah, definitely. We definitely feel that, you know, that bump in the road at St. Louis, you know, it hurt us a little bit, you know. The way we bounced back and showed maturity, you know, especially in the overtime game, you know, and the fact that we were at home too, that helped us out. But you know, it definitely picks us up and gets us ready for the rest of the stretch in the A-10. But we got a couple more games here at home. We got to take care of home court before we go back on the road again. Oh, definitely. I thought the crowd was very into it. You know, the student section definitely was. I think a lot of it was Darius just throwing everybody's shot, man. Every time you saw him block a shot, the crowd, I think, just got a little bit louder. You know, and you get 14 of those. You know the crowd's gonna be crazy.
I think my closest was 11 in high school, so this is a first right here, man. First experience. Yeah, I'm not sure if those guys were trying to help me out or not, man, but they kept shooting layups and I kept taking the block shots. Yeah, I think they didn't expect me to keep coming at them, so I think they thought I may have gave up on the play, but I just kept playing. And they kept laying it up, and I just kept protecting the basket. That was my main key on that play.
Really changed the game on the defensive end of the floor. And I thought their age and maturity carried into overtime and into regulation and gave them a boost. They're a very good basketball team, and I thought our guys competed very hard and we played a pretty well-played game other than a few non-execution plays coming down the stretch. Wow, I didn't realize it till the announcer came up a few times and how many blocks, but actually, the contrary, I told him to kind of try to go into his body, and that's what you have to try to do with shot blockers. And he still did a very good job of just changing and altering shots, and obviously I think was the player of the game. Yeah, just about every game I played my junior and senior year, I played with Camby. So no, but that was a familiar look when you can get beat off the dribble or the guy can get in there and you have somebody back there that can really change the complexion of the game. He was huge for them. I mean, there was 3 or 4 times I thought we had easy layups, and he came up with a block. And not only did he have 14 blocks, but at the same token, I thought he also altered, 6 or 7 shots. That was as dominating as a rejection performance as I've seen, I would say, in a long time. No. I'm like I said, I thought our team competed hard. And we played a well-fought Atlantic 10 game. This is a bear of a conference. I mean, we got it easy. We get to go to Temple on Saturday, who's 25th in the country. I mean, every game I'm looking at on a schedule just gets tougher and tougher. And to go into overtime with a team with juniors and seniors that really know how to play and have a good system, I'm proud of my guys, but I'm not happy because we didn't win.